What is going on, everybody? Back at it once again. Told y'all I was dropping all these videos, so I told y'all. But this is one that I have been anticipating since I did the trailer reaction to it, and that would be Blonde. I seen it the week it came out. Just give me a second as I am going to pull more information up about this because, yeah. But I seen it the week it came out on Netflix. Y'all know I basically had my opinion on this trailer. Looking forward to this. Was very intrigued by it because I never knew the story of Marilyn Monroe. Never knew. Well, let me take that back. I never knew the length of her story. Okay, from my generation, and this is a conversation I had with my cousin Adrian and my other cousin Russ. This was more for me a learning curve for me to understand what Marilyn Monroe, who she was. Because for my generation, we kind of looked at Marilyn Monroe as just being like promiscuous. I would use those terms, promiscuous. But this movie, in my opinion, it didn't help my stance, and didn't help my argument with Marilyn Monroe being what my generation looks at her as far as like being promiscuous, being who this woman was. But I will say that it was basically, she was given the name Marilyn Monroe. Norma Jean was given the name Marilyn Monroe. So Marilyn Monroe was a character that was created by someone, by a man. And she took this person, this character, and created something out of it. Created like this very sexually driven woman. Like, this is who she was. And as I was watching it, I kind of started to understand to a degree why she was doing what she was doing, because it was kind of like the first, like, she went to do an audition or something. I don't remember the exact why she went into that office, but she went into the office and the man that was there, I believe it might have been an audition, but he basically took advantage, and did some things. We all know we're adults. We know what I mean by did some things. And then from there, I feel though as if she kind of looked at it as the only way she could get to what she wants is by sleeping with whoever. Now, I didn't know that she had a relationship with Charlie Chapman's son. Like, I did not know it was Charlie Chapman's son and Eddie Robinson Jr. Okay. I'm not familiar with who Eddie Robinson is, so people who do know, please let me know. But I believe this was another actor or another entertainer, and this was his son. And when I seen this scene of her with Charlie Chapman's son Cass and Eddie Robinson Jr., I seen this scene and I was like, oh, this is not making it look any better for how I looked at Marilyn Monroe. I'm looking at it like, oh, like she's really getting down. Like, oh, okay, like interesting, and then I see, the scene in the movie theater as they was watching the premiere, and she's sitting there basically making out with both guys. There was a part in the movie that I would say showed that like she had some type of empowerment, or she knew what her worth was, where she was on the phone, I believe, with her agent, and they were telling her like, you're getting this amount, this is the role. Now I believe the role that she was getting was a leading role, but they were in negotiation with another person, another woman who wasn't the leading role, and they was giving her more, like triple the amount of what they offered Marilyn Monroe, and she turned it down. So, that was something, and then obviously they showed the affair, her relationship with the Kennedys, and I would say it ended weird, because it just abruptly ended. It ended, with her in the bed, dead. It's something I'll have to go back to watch, definitely, because I only seen it one time. And this is just, I've seen it when it came out, so I'm finally doing a review, so it's kind of like I'm just remembering the little details that stood out to me. But it was a good movie, but it was very long, like, and it's one of those movies that like it has his like dead moments where it's just like, okay, but I get it because it's telling her story. So out of 5, I give it like a 2.5. I give it about a 2.5 out of 5. I'm looking at IMDb, and I'm just looking at the rating. IMDb out of 10 gave it a 5.5. So I'm roughly in the same area as IMDb. Let me go back and see if there's other ones. I know Rotten Tomato. Let me see what Rotten Tomato had to say about this one too, because they are, we all know how Rotten Tomato is. Rotten Tomato, the tomato meter gave it 42%, while the audience score gave it a 32%. Yeah. It's hit or miss, It's hit or miss. So, this movie came out September 28th, so I'm roughly about a month after watching it. So here we are. But yeah, I just wanted to see this because I've never seen anything of Marilyn Monroe. I know Netflix has a documentary series, Lost Tapes of hers. So I'm probably going to check that out too, just so I can see, what they're talking about. So if you happen to like this video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment below. Let me know what y'all thought about the movie. I know a few people left comments on the reaction video for this. So let me know what y'all thought about the movie yourselves. How did y'all think this movie told her story? Was it good? Was it bad? Was it indifferent? How do y'all feel? So make sure if you did like this video, hit the like button. If you are new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you have subscribed and you're not getting notified, hit the notification bell at the top, so then you can be up to date with when these videos are dropping. He is I am him. I'm out.